Stay committed to Justin Herbert.
SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers taking on Deshaun Watson and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in after tasting defeat for the first time in about a month as their loss snapped a 4-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense.
All right, y'all, let's see what we can do.
Special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Herbert.
Get him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball in the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Way to come in and break that up, Julian. Oh, no, that was Willie.
These defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Leading them out, their 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule.
Ooh, that was a clean juke.
Not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
He was brought down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 45 on second down. Watson, man open left side is Brown.
I hate that they make you go backwards.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Flush to his right, and he'll just toss it away.
Hey, man, that joker hit me after I threw the ball.
Brings up fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fair catch called for and made, but
Tell me it's holding on them.
here and have them do it again.
Back him up a little bit more.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Speaking of tight ends, they got one.
Pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
Ended up working out.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up fourth down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
We got
some time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From just shy of midfield, Watson flushed out right. He'll run it. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. They'll try the air now with Watson. Zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me my left guard now. That's my whole left side.
More from L.A. in a moment.
When it rains,
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
my only question is, how long will it last?
From the gun, here's Watson. Being chased out left.
Go block
He can
him.
run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A good
That
decision
throw
in
was a
the
little
end
bit
to
too
pull it
risky
and
the
run,
way
get some 9
people
yards and a
jumping out
first.
and picking
These type of
stuff
plays
up.
are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He
They
gets
can
away,
think
picks
a
up a
lot of
big
things,
first down,
dog.
and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They can
From the
think a
10,
lot of
1st and
things.
goal. Now it's Watson.
Let's go,
Got
man.
his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week, as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this, because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play
We'll
well
let
the
him
next
come in
time
when he
out,
good and ready to
that
come
goes
in.
away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Gotcha.
And the Jags
You should have got
get
rid of
to
that
him
ball a
as
long
down
time
he
ago.
goes. Patrick Queen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
That's all my fault.
Have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Dang, y'all.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to take this.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Into Jacksonville territory.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you don't get your
At the end
behind
of
on
all
the
that
field,
hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less.
Get him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Let's go.
Herbert sack.
And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that.
I would
wonder if
love
it's
to
going to
do that.
reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And he'll lose lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards.
We got to get off the field on these third and longs.
Stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They run it with Jacobs.
That's what I'm talking about, William.
Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Thank you, Darius. Had me scared there for a second.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They're more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Watson, off play action. He'll buy some time right. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st down, Watson. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
I don't know.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
That's green.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yards because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film?
Oh, no.
Strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there.
He was on the Bulls. He was balling, too.
And takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5 now. Watson.
Let's go, no.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Noah Fant, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Send me that.
Following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense.
Get him.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme.
Ooh, William.
Now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
You right there, dog. You right there.
Sets him up for 3rd down.
Carney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Oh, Trey, you was almost.
Across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
6-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Oh, dang, I got pushed. I got pushed over.
And
I
gets
couldn't
up
get off the block.
for
I
a
was
gain of
already
about
committed to
6.
coming down.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Oh, heck
and they're
no,
easily
man.
blocked
Y'all be
and turned to the
trying.
side.
Toward the right side.
That's what I'm talking about, Johnson.
To this point, I've been
Discouraged that whole
defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
Nope.
There's another example. Another
We in your
incompletion.
grill, partner.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. That went into the hands of Thielen, complete.
So,
And he is going to have the Chargers
here's what
first
we
down as they're able
because
to get
I'm
the third down
tired
conversion. Catch
that.
number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
You there, but you just not.
So he turns to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands
All right,
how
let's
to
see
get
what you do
open
now,
in
dog.
key situations.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the running game with
Dude,
Jacobs.
Tyson.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Josh Jacobs.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kazir White.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things
You the
up,
homie,
and make
Josh
it
Jacobs,
difficult for the
but
runner
I
to find a
can't let
hole.
you pop off.
A minimal gain there
Not
on the 8th play of
this
the drive. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough
Yes,
to
sir.
get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Offense marching back
So
onto the
right
field,
now you
and our
hold your own
focus shifts here to
against
Sony
him.
Michel. He's over 40 yards here in the
Ain't worried
second
about
quarter.
that.
Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate
Dang,
what's
go.
going on here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to
Y'all
approach
missed
100
all
yards,
y'all blocks.
you really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and
That
scores
looked
from around the
extra
NFL as we reach
suspect.
now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Incomplete.
Man, boy, y'all better be thankful I got hit when I threw that thing.
So much about
Because
defending the
Paris
pass
was
and being
finna get-
able to be right there at the moment
Paris
the
was
ball
finna
gets to
put
the
them skates
receiver.
on.
He was right in his hip pocket.
He was finna
helping
walk
force
right
that
past
incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Watson. He's got his big tight end fan. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
A gain of 15. First down.
Now a first down throw, Watson. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
go.
into enemy territory.
We gotta catch them while they sleep.
For 18 and a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll run with Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. This is the tight end fan. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
All right, now y'all know he done broke the combine 40, so play with it if you want to.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
Had everything covered, and I felt that pressure coming from the left side, and I know it's holding against us.
Let's get the call.
We know left tackle, left guard.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
So following the hold,
catch
they're
you
in
on
the
slip.
hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Watson.
Ooh.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Miles Garrett ready to mess something up.
That first read that you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground.
Just give me something going
That
forward,
will go
Sonny.
as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We need that block, though. We gotta double team that joker. He ready to mess something up.
Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Sliding out of the
Oh,
pocket.
why'd you stop?
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So
You hit me after the throw? Thank you. We'll take it. Told you that joker ready to mess something up.
It's down 4th down after the incompletion. It'll be 1st down.
You can call timeout just to get you
Just
a
love the
red.
defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
You need to stay back here.
Now Watson.
In the hole. Oh!
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Almost. But unfortunately, almost does not count.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's make him have to make a choice. Which one he gonna give up? Come over here.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
All right.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Changes things a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. From the gun, Watson.
There you go.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
For the extra point.
Let's
That's
get
one of
it,
the better
AJ.
examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a
And we get ball start 2nd half.
Something really to take into the lockers here. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half.
Come on.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out come the Jaguars now.
We might not have time
first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Michelle. And he'll get up to the
He was able to walk around. Who is that? That's the safety. That got to be the
safety. The drive continues. It's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
It's never going to be neglected in one of my offenses.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Eluding the pressure.
Let's go!
And it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
This
Knock it on the
is
door.
all going to depend on which side Myles Garrett line up on.
From the 2
on
now,
the favorable
2nd
side,
and goal.
Keep it going this way.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Let's go, fellas.
Sony Michel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Extra point try good by Gano. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Chargers 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throw right side.
All right, Chauncey. At least you was there. You ain't giving nothing much more than
right
that.
around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
When offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45
separation
before being
that time.
tackled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because
everything you putting in the air, we hate.
Defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
There you go, Chauncey. Yeah, we hating.
He's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Hating on everything you do.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Going end zone. Good ball.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game.
Let's go,
establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Yeah, Max can block, but he can't block mine.
They'll run on first down. Michel, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Let's get you some burn, Corey.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement.
Corey Clement, the ball.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Look, all I want you to do is keep Myles Garrett pushed on the outside edge. That's all I want. Can you do that?
Here's Michel, and he's got a first down as he's up to the
enough for me to get the first.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Yeah, Lionel, let's start leaning on him a little bit more.
Watson on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that was 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Man, bring your
On the ground, Michel. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Come on, baby! Oh, you dropped it.
Incomplete. That one with 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you in a game when the team's still throwing with this kind
ball
of a lead.
on
You
the
start
money.
playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
All right.
They work again from the 38
Don't
on
get many
2nd and
opportunities
10.
like that with you, so probably gonna burn
Michelle,
your
they
turn.
toss it out right
There
to
you go,
him.
full back.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Myles Garrett.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
We can let that tick to the 4th.
Switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Just got to give me the time, dog.
Here's Watson.
Yes.
Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that
Let
one
him go.
out of
Don't take him
bounds
to the
out of
ground.
everyone's reach.
I need that joke.
Wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Let's lean on him.
On 3rd down, Michelle.
There you go, Sonny.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're
Very close. That Joker got it. Y'all shorted.
It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're running it. It's Michelle. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Let me get y'all coming in close.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw, Watson. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On 2nd down, Michelle. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And it's Michelle once again. And he will get
Thank you, Rag. No.
For a Jaguar touchdown.
Sony
Michelle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own own 25-yard line.
The football going back to the Rams now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes inside and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have...
There you go! Got one.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Touchdown, Jaguars. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Here's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker? You know, shorter drops? Maybe they do something different with their pass blocking and their protection schemes. Maybe you meet them on the line of scrimmage instead of retreating to try and protect your quarterback. They've got to figure something out, though, because you cannot let your guy get hit that much, not if you intend to win.
I know they like. And the Jags
There we go, fellas.
Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been beaten right from the word go.
Didn't catch that in there?
Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Didn't look like he tried to put 2 feet in.
Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
I'm going to be ready for you this time, though.
Out of the gun, Herbert. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath.
Yeah, y'all want us to show you how to put it in.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
How do y'all miss everybody?
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter.
I don't like that.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain
Thank you,
of
Frank.
9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Y'all act like really can't walk by nobody.
Operating from the gun. Watson airing it out, looking for Woodley. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Y'all let him get behind you. Boy, y'all better be thankful Myles Garrett came through.
But they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail.
He had an easy one.
They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Stay right there.
His left side here, that's the tight end fan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
You in your bag today,
that
dog.
One
you can
good
do
for 37 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
To throw is Watson on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
All right, Noah.
On 2nd down, Clement. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it.
Ooh, way to come back to the ball. Because I sure enough got hit when I threw that thing.
The blowout continues.
Touchdown, Jackson.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So out come the Chargers. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field and not really move the ball.
All right, Chelsea,
get to the red zone,
not
even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call it that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back.
Man, y'all really think y'all slick, dog.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this this is the #1 defense in the National Football League, there's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes
not if
Los
I get the ball again.
Angeles. They've
If I get the
lost
ball
this
again,
one.
I'm trying
Their
to score.
offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah,
No, they ain't
sometimes
gonna do
teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game.
There you go,
And
Trey.
It was lost. It was over, right?
Own him.
And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at
Yes,
that and
we
say,
love this
we'll get
alignment
better
a
as we
whole
go
lot
forward.
better.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down.
Got him.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar
Let's get it,
sack.
Trey.
Justin Herbert.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that?
Well, he was
In his
a lot of
defense,
time.
I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for
There you
sure.
go, Darius.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Ross on the return.
Just hold on to the ball.
Nice punt,
Let's see if we
but
can
good
put
work
60
on the
on.
return to get back 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
He's
And when they do
kinda wide
that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't know if you can make this work or not, but we're going to try it.
And Watson's going to throw it here. That's caught over the middle by Fan. And he's got this.
I ain't
down
have
to
enough
the
time to even look
35.
your way, dog.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain
And
of
with that last
I
play,
feel
he's now
Miles
up over
coming,
that
and I ain't
300-yard
gonna
mark.
risk
And in
missing
today's
while you was
NFL,
open.
it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson.
Gotta get one out there
Underneath to
again.
Michelle.
That joker is
3
going
yards
off.
to gain there, 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Watson looks to throw again.
I'm getting rid of it just in time to give it up.
A.J. Brown. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Can you put some on?
To the air yet again. Watson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And we've got a timeout.
Watson's pass.
9 seconds remaining.
A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Jaguars.
I don't like none of them. And at this point in the field, I don't like none of them at this point in the field either. Let's try
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Watson. Steps away to his left.
I'll take it.
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Complete to Noah Fant. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone,
go.
We're going to give you a full 60 minutes.
Beat y'all busters by 60.
And his kick is good. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Graham
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So
Here we go, defense.
Find out where the game was really lost, but this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
They couldn't even cross 200 yards. They couldn't even cross 150 yards of offense. That's what I'm talking about.
And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans.
That's what I'm most proud of. I can care less about the 62 points. I like holding the other team down next to nothing.
On the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.